Good day, everybody. Welcome back. Today, Tuesday, February 1st, and my webcam is blocked. Sorry. There we go. Oh my goodness. Here I thought I had everything ready to go. Actually have my mic ready to go. I just screwed up my webcam. So again, today, wish. Today, Tuesday, February 1st, 2022. 1 month down, 11 to go for 2022. Today, going to do Caldwell's Gold. Going to try and finish that up. Already done Caldwell Silver. Now I want to get Caldwell's Gold done because that's just been sitting in my journal quest log for I don't know how long. I have quite a few quests in my log that I just haven't gotten started or done yet. I apologize. There's this noise outside that is coming from somewhere. Sounds like someone's septic alarm going off. But yeah, okay. So Caldwell's Gold. I'm gonna make that run. Finished up Stone Falls yesterday, and Bleak Rock Isle as well to get that started off. So now we'll be going we're in Deshaun today to kind of finish up Deshaun. There's a couple of zone quests that have to be done there. I think I got 3 left in Deshaun to finish out Deshaun for the Ebonheart Pact, part of the Caldwell's Gold. I am in the Dragon Hearts. I'm in the Dragonfall Covenant. So Ebonheart Pact will be my Caldwell's Gold run for my character. Yesterday did stream some of this as well. I did make a change to how my stream is set up for my game, and we'll see that here in a second. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that now. So yeah, Elder Scrolls, I wanted to play this and have this streamed in full screen here across my entire stream there with my webcam on top, but the way Elder Scrolls is, at least on the Xbox, because I am playing on the Xbox and not a PC, so I don't have any ability to run any plugins or anything like that that allows me to alter my screen appearance and how things come up. So you have your menus. When you open up your menus, they open up there on the left side of the screen, and then any dialogue or anything like that will open on the right hand side of the screen. So no matter where I put my webcam or the chat box, either the left side of the screen with the menus was being covered, or the right hand side of the screen with the dialogue was being covered, and you couldn't read what was underneath of that. So it's like, I really didn't want to, but so now I'm just doing a windowed version of the stream here, just so that you all could see the entire gameplay without anything being covered up, because I mean, when I'm looking at my monitor here where the stream is occurring, even I couldn't read either the menus or the dialogue, and I found it annoying for myself, so I'm sure it was doubly so for you all. So my streaming monitor right here on this side is on my left. My gameplay PC, my Xbox hooked up to my monitor on my right here. And I have my Xbox hooked into an AverMedia 4K. That's on my PC. And then from the AverMedia 4K in the PC, running to my monitor HDMI in. So I got my right monitor kind of doing double duty, display port from the PC, monitoring certain things, and then my my HDMI input also, for the Xbox Series S. Xbox Series S outputting 1440p, and that is what is going into the AverMedia is 1440p. Though the stream, my stream itself, based upon where the level of my stream is at, I'm not a partner, I'm not an affiliate, so I can only do 720p for my output for the stream. So apologize for that. That's just the way Twitch is. Let me make sure we get some good gameplay audio coming through. But anyhow, again, 1 February. I hope your month goes good this time. It is a new month for, or it's a new week for being your Xbox rewards program. So this week is 3 achievements, searching on the Bing app 5 days, I think it is. And so if you're into getting your Microsoft rewards, which if you are able to, I do encourage, because I do have Game Pass Ultimate, but I don't pay for it because I use my Microsoft rewards, and that's just, you know, that's $15 in my pocket that comes right back to me. So the Daedric celebration is over. It did finish this morning. So if you managed to get anything good in there, congratulations. I did get my Gloam pet. I actually got 2 of them. I emailed one or mailed one to my better half, so she could have it on her gameplay as well for her character. Playing a Magica sorcerer. And a new month has begun for the daily rewards. So if you do collect these, yesterday I have like 20 million of these things. They just clutter my box. But yeah, I have. Yesterday was potions. Later today will be Crown Experience Scrolls. The big one for this month, you know, whatever, Crown Repair Kits, is going to be the Thrape Debutante Circlet. Okay, Major Adornment. I have not collected this one yet, so looking forward to that. That is day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that'll be on day 21, not the 21st of February, but day 21 of your collecting your rewards. Okay, so this is not a calendar. This doesn't mean this one right here was 1 February. This means that this was your first day of getting your reward. If you skip a day, if you miss a day of playing or not collecting a reward, what's going to end up happening is your last one, if you miss, for example, today, you don't collect your reward for today, doesn't mean that you lose out on this reward. It just means you're going to lose out on the reward that's at the very end. So each day that you miss will decrease those rewards at the end that you can collect. So if you miss today and then log in tomorrow, you're still going to get this reward right here, because that's your second reward for the month. Not to be confused with the day of the month, but the day of your reward collection. So very important. If you're looking for those big money ones, and they're usually on like around the 21st, that 21st reward for the month, I just want to make sure you get logged in at least 21 times during the month. So, let's do our mail. Clothing, materials, woodworking materials. What am I getting? We're getting rough birch and garnet. And then we have for our enchanter materials, oops, okori or okurai, depending on how they say it. Translation power, Donata superior, Jahade potency. Take all those enchantments, delete that mail, and back. So today's endeavors, ladies and gentlemen: pickpocket 6 items, kill 15 foes with class abilities, kill 2 dangerous foes, update an outfit 1 time, repair 7,500 damage to structures in Cyrodiil. That's our daily. Our weeklies are this. Again, I don't do poison, so I won't do the poison. PvP, not by a big deal. I don't do PvP, so kill 15 players is out. That just leaves me doing 6 dungeons. Which I probably need to get a start on, since these things do reset at the week. So kill 2 dangerous foes. Okay, we'll see what that definition is. And then so for our quest, we are in Deshawn. My next one here is bad medicine. Give love a bad name. The Caldwell's Almanac. Okay, so I did silver already, and for someone who's in the Daggerfall Covenant, silver is going to be the Aldemiri Dominion. Okay, so these are the zones, and then on your right over here will be the quests or the zone quests that have to be done. And now I am doing Caldwell's Gold. So I did Stone Falls yesterday. We finished that up. As you can see, those were all checked off. Now today, going to be in Deshawn. So kind of did some stuff out of order there. So I got to do Obsidian Gorge, Shrine of Saint Veloth, which will continue my Tribunal Temple that I did a couple days ago, and Eidolon's Hollow. Shadowfen, need to get all those. East March, need to do all those. And then the Rift, we'll need to do all of those in order to complete Caldwell's Gold and allow us to get the achievement for that. So recent achievements I got over the past couple of days: Hearts of Darkness. Did that yesterday. We imprisoned the Brothers of Strife. Yesterday I did Balreth. And then stopped Tonball, and then repel Covenant forces. So I gave me a die, Ashland Gray. Yay, dies. Also did Sadal's Overthrower yesterday. Destroy Sadal and stave Stone Falls. Yesterday was General Syrian's Demise. Slayed General Syrian and stopped the Covenant invasion of Stone Falls, which is I am Daggerfall Covenant. So what the way Caldwell's Almanac or Caldwell's Silver and Caldwell's Gold plays is that you're not playing as your alliance. You're in the footsteps of the alliance line that you are playing in the achievement. So, like for example, Caldwell's gold, right? You're now in the footsteps of someone who is part of the Ebonheart Pact. So you will end up going against technically your own alliance. So for this one here, their Ebonheart Pact is in conflict with Daggerfall Covenant, which is kind of conflicting for me because I am Daggerfall Covenant. Did Balfoyen, Sky Shard Hunter yesterday, got all the Sky Shard of Balfoyen. Hero of Bleak Rock, that was yesterday, got all of those missing villagers. And Bleak Rock Sky Shard Hunter, got all the Sky Shards in Bleak Rock. So, lots of TVs. And so, you get my guild chat. Greets. Never freezing snowball. Crafting motif, Assassin's League axes. Moon sugar scale. I'm not sure why he just doesn't sell it. Sell it. Because really, it's all it's good for is selling. You can't use it. That's always been my biggest fear is that you get these treasures, you sell them because that's all they're good for is selling. One of these days, is it something that can then be used for furnishing? And you've sold everything. It's always a little scary. Okay, so started off yesterday with talk to certain townsfolk. There were 3 of them you need to talk to. I already talked with one of them yesterday. Today I will be talking with the remaining 2. Remaining.
Uncle, are you all right? You look so pale. No wonder my brother wouldn't let me come by to visit.
Don't worry about me. I'll be back on my feet in no time. But what about you? Your brother said that neither of you had taken the curative yet.
Uncle, I'm not sure about these Malborn, and their curative sounds too good to be true, but don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself.
Yeah, so there's this faction called the Malborn that is going around Deshaun and handing out what they're calling these curatives. But the way it looks is like these curatives are actually poisoning people.
I see Arona has conscripted a new soldier into her private army. Is Dethisum missing? He was by yesterday for a visit. I know he had other stops to make. He did seem concerned about the Malborn, though. Sealing themselves in their quarantine, no longer providing the curative. It made him furious. My niece's visit was more than enough. I feel better already. Besides, I've overcome worse ailments than a queasy stomach and a bad cough. I'll be fine.
It looks like this chirping from outside is coming through to the microphone. Or maybe it's not. Okay, because I'm seeing my meter spike on my mic input. Can I ask a few more questions?
A good conversation is like a hot bowl of guar liver soup. It soothes the aches that ail you. What did you want to ask?
Hey, when did they arrive in town?
Well, I think it was 12 mornings ago. The day the wild Nix got into the brooding elf's trash receptacles. Nostrum Breva had the quarantine up in a matter of days. Then she started distributing the curative.
Okay, well, what can you tell me then about the plague?
They call it the Lodos Plague. Maybe Vivek knows where it came from, but I certainly don't. I can tell you that it's going to have to try harder if it really wants to kill me. Or turn me into some kind of monster, if you can believe the stories.
Well, are you... like, I care. Are you her uncle?
I
questions
am
that.
a blood kin of House Redorum, if that's what you're asking. More a third cousin twice removed.
What's that got to do with anything?
Specific. But I've been close to Erona and her family since she and Dethisum were children.
Okay, well... whatever. Thank you. Hey, you.
What was my brother thinking? Keeping Uncle's condition from me? When we find Dethisum, he's going to get a piece of my mind.
Don't work.
Right after I give him a good swift kick. Protect me? What a ridiculous notion. Who saved him from the rampaging Nixes? Who kept those drunk Argonians from beating him silly? And who scared off Lady Hlalu when she got so very tenacious? That would be me. Oh, by Vivek. Where are my manners, of course? That's the least I can do since you agreed to help me find my brother. What would you like to know?
Everything.
As the ranking member of House Redoran in this town, he's more or less the one in charge. He's good at it too. The townsfolk look to him for leadership and advice. And truth be told, so do I.
Okay, well, who are the Malborn?
The Malborn. They're a fairly new sect, as far as I can tell. Part mercenary group, part compassionate charity. They've been helping those afflicted by the plague. They showed up here and set up a quarantine, and now they claim they have a cure.
Oh, where did they come from?
They have members from across Morrowind, and they're always looking for new recruits. I heard one of them speak in Kraganmore. A lot of nonsense, if you ask me. Nostrum Breva is in charge of the quarantine, and she's the one handing out the curative.
Well, tell me about the plague, okay?
You haven't heard about the Lodos Plague?
God, no.
People get sick, turn violent. Some claim they become monsters, but I haven't seen it. At least not yet. The Malborn have a cure. They promised to fix this. That's why we let them set up their quarantine.
Okay. And one more person to talk to. Ooh. What does that flower do? Dude, what are you doing over there? The guy's just sitting there chilling. Creep. Why are you following me? Why is she following me? La 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 la. Lawn house.
Grell! Grell, are you in here?
I feel terrible.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
There are torch bugs in my eyes.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
The Malborn smell like Daedra.
Goodbye. You know, Visine takes the red out. You know that, right?
Look at this place.
You
How
need
could
some
Grell
Visine.
let it get this bad?
Who's
He was
Grell?
never. Grell is a friend of my brother. I wonder why he hasn't come to welcome us.
Me
And look at all
too.
the empty bottles of curative. How could these people consume so much and still be so ill? Let's search the house and see if we can find some sign of Grell.
Come on. You should know the answer to this already. Do I gotta spell it out for you? Searchy, searchy, searchy. What a mess. Man, I thought my room was bad. Hello. Balaruven.
Brave little scrape, do you know how to swim?
Oh my goodness. Damn, lady. You go see a doctor. Came for the cure. Circamora. So come one, come all, come to the quarantine in the town of Circamora, the Cirque, and receive a curative that will protect you from the Lodos Plague. Noble or commoner, rich or poor, the curative is provided at no cost to you. Don't risk yourself or your loved ones. The Malborn are ready to help you. So, whether you are afflicted with the plague or healthy and showing no signs of the disease, a Malborn curative will make sure you are protected from this dreaded plague. The great houses can't stop this plague. The tribunal has no answers, but the Malborn have a solution. On this, you have my word. Nostrum, brother.
By the tribunal! Grell!
Oh my goodness, dude.
Poor Grell. What in Oblivion's name happened to him? Let's get out of here.
See, this is what happens when you start drinking stuff from unknown sex. Nothing to read there. Okay, let's get out of here. And we will talk to Arona.
The sicker people get, the more incoherent they become, and now it looks like the rumors are true. The Lotus Plague does turn people into monsters. I don't think we're ever going to find my brother.
Well, maybe we shall pay a visit to the Malborn quarantine.
The quarantine? I guess it makes sense that Dethesen would want to go see what the Malborn are doing in there. And I've yet to see any evidence that the curative works. All right. If you want to go to the quarantine, I'll go with you.
Great. Pack a lunch. Tell me what you know about the quarantine.
The Malborn set up the quarantine around the old graveyard. In the beginning, they were letting people inside and freely distributing the curative. But they closed the front gate a few days ago and haven't responded to any of our requests.
Any ideas how we can get in there?
Dethesen provided them with the old graveyard key when they first arrived, and I've seen Malborn coming and going through the back gate. If we go to the back gate, I'm sure we can get one of the Malborn to let us inside.
Okay. So we need to find the old graveyard key.
I'll be just a step behind you.
Yes, you do that.
Look, it's just like I told you. The Malborn are using the back gate. Let's see if one of them has the key.
But first, let's get this sky shard, yeah?
There can be only one.
Hey! What are you idiots doing? Do we look like plague husks to you? Did you see that? They attacked us. And for no good reason. Let's find the key and see what the Malborn are hiding in there.
Okay, so enter Malborn quarantine. Cutting wood, cutting wood, cutting some
What
wood.
do you think you'll make with that?
Short tusk hillock.
Look over there. That's one of the Malborn. One of the husks must have gotten him.
Okay.
What are they up to in there? And why won't they let me get a look at their curative? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you standing there through the haze of my indignation. Can I help you? No, wait.
My
You can help me.
indignation. How can I help you?
I'm the town alchemist, and I want to get a sample of the Malborn curative. They refused to give me any. Proprietary formula, they said. Well, I want to figure out what's in this miracle elixir. I don't trust anything labeled proprietary.
Welcome to the U.S. medical system.
Do you always skip ahead in the story? No one has an iota of patience anymore. But yes, I need a few bottles of the curative. I'm sure you'll be able to find some inside the quarantine. Then we'll see what's in this proprietary formula.
Okay, very well.
Just watch your step in there. I don't trust these Malborn or their good intentions.
What, can I ask you some questions?
As long as you promise to collect the curatives as soon as we're done, ask away.
What do you know about the Malborn?
Not much. They say they're here to help, but they certainly don't act like any charitable caregivers I ever met. I don't trust them. Which is why I want to find out what's in the curative they're pushing on the populace.
I heard freaking thunder in my headphones, and it's so faint, like in the background, that I'm sitting there thinking there was somebody in the next room scratching against the wall. Like, what the? I love my headphones. Rig 800H, wireless with DTS. So I'm using Dolby Atmos for headphones on my Xbox Series S, so it really just comes through. You can hear the little whispers, and it's just like, okay, find me, or it's awesome. Okay. Tell me about the curative.
There's not much to tell. They claim the elixir is a cure for the Lodos plague, but I haven't seen anyone recover from
Did
the
I already
illness
ask that?
yet. But I could tell you more once you get me a few samples of the curative to examine.
Okay, well, what do you do in town?
I'm an alchemist. I took over for Arnis when he retired. I also have a bit of training as a healer. Before the Morborn...
Okay, bye.
By the three, this place chills me to the bones. Let's see if we can find my brother and then get out of here.
The first of the afflicted began arriving almost immediately after the quarantine was set up. I don't know how we spread the word so quickly, but people seem to be coming from all over the region for the promised cure. I now have the opportunity to observe the afflicted through all stages of the Lodos plague. It begins with a mild fever and random bodily aches and pains. Oddly, afflicted suffering this stage of the plague have a terrible hunger that cannot seem to be satisfied. This stage of the plague lasts anywhere from 3 to 7 days. The second stage of the plague is marked by high fever, overall weakness, and the appearance of open sores upon the body. Pain grips the afflicted, making most normal activities impossible to perform. During this stage of the plague, the afflicted's appetite disappears, and it is a struggle to make them eat and drink sufficient amounts of food and water to maintain their body weight. This stage of the plague can range from 7 to 14 days. If the afflicted doesn't throw off the plague during this period, chances of survival drop to almost zero. And there's somebody in my freaking play area killing all my peoples. I'm sorry, heard it in the background. I'm trying to play by myself. The third stage of the plague marks the beginning of the end for the afflicted. The open sores now cover most of the afflicted's body, which burns with such heat that the afflicted becomes delirious and subject to hallucinations. The afflicted refuses to eat or drink, and any kind of movement results in agony. This stage of the plague is relatively short, lasting from 1 day in extreme cases to as long as 5 days for those unfortunate enough to hang on. The final stage of the Lodos plague is perhaps the most fascinating. Of course, many of the inflicted simply die when the plague has run its course, and the death is extremely painful and heartbreaking to watch. But an increasing number of afflicted don't find a natural end. These unfortunates transform into seemingly undead creatures that the common folk call plague pust. These creatures appear to be mindless engines of violence, intent on destroying all life they encounter. Can you imagine an army of such creatures? Christmas. Ah, the crates of accelerant have arrived. Now we can increase the pace of the affliction. Time to treat my patients. Nostrum brava. Okay. So, not very nice people. Ooh, what do we have here? Ooh, I get to take stuff. Yay! I like taking stuff. Mine? Mine? Hello!
Please. More curative. I need more curative.
Can you tell me what's going on here?
The Nostrum. She comes and she goes. I don't think the curative is really helping. But she said I need to get ill before I get better. It feels like I'm burning up.
Goodbye.
Those Nyx fleas promised they would help. They promised they had a cure.
Hello.
Don't touch anything, and try not to breathe too deeply. The affliction, it's everywhere.
The affliction?
Everywhere. The plague. It's in the air and the water. It's even on your skin. Crawling, burrowing, getting deep inside. So you understand? It's not safe. And they're watching us. Always watching.
Okay. Thank you.
All right then. Now I feel icky all over.
We'll take that. I will take that. And you can keep that. I'll take that. Mine. 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 Mine.
Don't come any closer. I don't want you to get the plague.
What are you doing in
I'm
here?
waiting for my next dosage of curative. 1 or 2 more doses, and I expect to be back on my feet in no time.
Okay. Mine.
Have you brought
goodbye.
me a sweet?
Mine. Mine. Search. Grapes. Damn. Now I'm in a mood for some grapes. I like grapes. Oh, my companion disappeared on me again. Why is it every time you have to enter or exit to something, he just
Let's
goes
go
away?
find someone to help.
Why can't he just stay out?
Extortion among friends.
Come on, ESO, fix that. That'll learn you. Mine, mine, mine. Mine. Dong. Get back here. Useless, absolutely useless. A curative isn't going to meet our mistress's demanding standards if it simply kills the person who ingests it. If we were trying to create a new poison, then we'd be widely successful, but that isn't the task at hand. Okay, there's magic. Reduce the amount of dried coarse blood and try again. And watch the temperature.
No remorse!
Oh. Ooh. One. Another curative. Two.
That was easy.
Tasmanian devil.
That's over with, I suppose.
You suppose? Well, I guess you're right, maybe. Take that. Take that. Stand still.
That's it. Are you hurt?
Oh, I'm fine. How about you? Oh, come on. Let me read my notes. Here to batch. He fall down. Fall down real good.
Let's go!
You look like a court jester with that hat on.
Sheath your weapons. The battle is won.
I don't have to run this part, but I just want to anyway. Wait a minute. This looks like the same place we came in. It is.
Dathesum, my brother, what happened to you? By the three, I fear the plague consumes you, brother.
Arona, what are you doing here? It's not safe.
The Maulborn attacked us, and the afflicted are turning into plague husks. Oh, Dathesum, this is dreadful.
The Maulborn are spreading the plague. For some reason, they want everyone to become afflicted. They're not healers. They're monsters.
First I tell you.
The Lodos plague. I have no idea why. But it's clear to me that the Maulborn curative is actually the source of
Of course,
the
no
disease.
kidding.
Whatever they're planning, you have to stop them. That's not important. Get my sister out of here and stop the Maulborn. Destroy the so-called curative and put an end to that mad woman, Nostrum Breva. Then convince her. I'm too far gone. I don't want to become one of those things and hurt my sister. Besides, she's a Redoran. She has a duty to the Cirque and its people. You are as hard-headed and stubborn as my sister. Vivek, damn you. Fine. Do what you must. But if the unthinkable occurs, I expect you to stop me before I hurt anyone.
Okay, fair enough.
Dathesum, you swit. We're not leaving without you.
I hope you know what you're doing. I could become a plague husk at any moment.
My decision is final. Besides, you're sick, and your judgment can't be trusted. I'll get us out of here while our friend deals with the Maulborn.
Action. Okay. Which way does this go?
All right, we're done here. Pack everything up. We need to regroup with the other Maulborn cadres
Okay,
and deliver
first thing we
this
gotta
plague to
do
the
is
rest of
talk
the
to...
town.
the line.
For glory!
Where is she at? Let's just do a run.
Fight? Good.
Okay, well, where is she at? Oh, okay, there's a comment. Let's go talk to her real quick now. I'm gonna come back in and then finish this one up. Leg husk ate her face.
That should come in handy.
You think?
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Where'd she at? I don't want to have to exit this place. Where is she at?
Is this the place? Quarantine Cirque?
We're almost there. Soon, the Moleborn will give us the cure.
If they get to me in time...
Were you able to acquire any samples of the Moleborn curative? I'm really curious to see what the elixir is made of.
It's made of death.
There's a cure.
I've been watching the townsfolk who received the curative and came to the same conclusion. But I'll be able to tell for sure after I analyze the elixir. Take this. It isn't much, but I'm sure you didn't have too much trouble in there.
Okay.
Thanks for your help. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some alchemical wizardry to perform.
I'm gonna go back inside. I want to finish this up. Even though I don't think it's part of it. Or maybe it is. So we did 15 foes dead. That's one of the endeavors for today.
Is this the place? Quarantine Cirque?
We're almost there. Soon, the Moleborn will give us the cure.
If they get to me in time...
Of course they will. You'll be fine.
Um,
I'm ready to face anything. They made their choices. So be it.
So be it. So be it indeed.
The day is ours!
Huzzah! Oh, there's two waves here. Okay. That's what happened.
Be careful with that. Remember that our mission is sacred. Soon all of Morrowind will know about the Maulborn.
That's got it!
Okay, let's see what we're doing here. Coming into the production chamber. Destroy plague stockpiles. Lore book, which is always good.
I need aid!
Okay, I wanted to finish that part. You think everybody would start be feeling better now?
Glad to see you managed to make it out of the quarantine too. Does that mean those Mulborn fetchers have been dealt with?
Well, at least over here.
Not well. Alchemist Naline fancies herself something of a healer, and she's been working with the Thisum and the other afflicted. Hopefully she'll devise a treatment for them soon. Some. She seems confident, at least. But what do I know of drafts and elixirs? But tell me, do you think the Molborn pose a threat to the rest of Deshawn?
Why is your uncle fading in and out like that? Is he like the Invisible Man? He caught in a timeline?
That's what I'm thinking as well. But maybe your efforts were enough to put an end to all that. For now, at least, the Cirque is safe. Take this as a thank you for helping us.
Excuse me, holy cow.
The Molborn have been dealt with, but I could use a little more of your help if you don't mind.
Medicine.
It's my brother. He's still ill and his condition has taken a turn for the worse. Naline is working to develop some kind of treatment, but she could use your assistance. She can't work at her alchemy table and also gather... Talk to Naline.
Okay.
I'm glad to see you and Arona were successful. That young... Yes, thank you, and I feel better as well. I guess I really didn't have the Loder's Plague after all.
No, you didn't. Oh.
Yes? Nice to see you again, but I'm kind of in the middle of something here.
Then, well, fine. Get your own crap.
Did she? Well, I suppose I do. There are a few additives I require, but I can't very well walk. I need Kind's Heart healing herbs, sour milk tea, and dragon scale mushrooms.
Sour milk
The
tea.
innkeeper usually has healing herbs. Grell Flan loved sour milk tea, and Sorel Tatus had a taste for exotic mushrooms. You should find...
It's times like these. Well, I might have some. What? Why didn't you say so? I owed it.
Let's sell that. We'll sell that. And we'll sell that. We'll sell that. And we'll sell that. Even though I got nothing for it. All that work. Ooh, I need to do... Ooh, holy cow. My bags are filling up. I need to really do some deconstructing here. I don't like poisons. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah, I need I should do my alchemy and provisioning dailies anyway to boost those up. But I'm definitely running out of bag space there. Well, I guess he won't be making it. Morbius. Yeah, okay, dude. Vegan herbs. Old bucket. Come one, come all, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yep. Drums. Potted plant. Of course, you'd be inside a plant. Oh, it is mushrooms. You wouldn't necessarily maybe find mushrooms in a pillow, but depends on your pillow.
Where did you go to get those ingredients? Windhelm?
Oh,
No matter. You're
are.
here now. Were you able to acquire everything on my list?
Are you allowed to slap NPCs?
Healing herbs, dragon scale mushrooms, sour milk tea. Yes, it's all here. I need to stay here and monitor my patient's condition. Go over to the alchemy table and mix those ingredients together, please.
At least you said please. Lorbuck. Okay, so there's obviously a certain order you have to do them in.
You did it? Well done. I never doubted you for an
You
instant.
liar.
Now, let me have the... This appears to be perfect. I truly am impressed. Now... Our friend has done well. I'm not sure this will cure the plague, but it should at least slow down its progress. All right, that's it. Visiting time is over. Everyone out and let my patient rest.
You heard the lady. Let's go wait outside.
Please, Mother Morrowind, please help Dethesum get well.
Eileen knows what she's doing. Dethesum will be fine. You'll see.
I don't know how to thank you. Without your
Don't
help,
say
the
thank you.
Morbol would have destroyed the Cirque. I know. His fate is in the Three's hands now, but he certainly has a fighting chance thanks to you. Here, take this. There's no way I can truly repay you for what you've done for the Cirque, but it's a start.
She has a lot of stuff just laying around to be given away for free. Quarantine staff. I wonder if that's a restoration staff.
I'm happy to say that the suppressant works. It's not a cure, but it should buy me the time I need to find a way to beat the plague.
That's wonderful news. If I wasn't worried about spreading the plague, I'd kiss you right on the lips.
Well, don't let the plague stop you.
Narcissus must hear of this. So the Maulborn lied to everyone. I figured as much.
Nice stats.
This doesn't bode well for Narcissus, though. Narcissus sent me to investigate Quarantine Cirque. Now that I know a mad cult is poisoning our people, I'm even more concerned. The Maulborn are a menace.
There are more.
They're appearing all across Deshan. Even Narcissus is in danger. I need to stay here and finish my investigation. If you're heading south, would you carry a message to guard Verilu at Narcissus? She needs to know what happened here.
Yeah, I can do that. We can hit the way shrine here at West Narcissus.
About what I said, about kissing you on the lips.
Oh, that was to me.
That was just the heat of the moment,
to
right?
her.
Anyway, Thanks again for your help.
Well, don't let the plague stop you. But you still need some Visine.
I knew Nilene could do it. I trained her well, and she was an apt pupil. Of course, we only have enough of the suppressant to aid the Cirque. We have to hope that the Lotus Plague hasn't spread too far into the Deshan.
I must admit, your help was invaluable. It may not be a cure, but I can certainly use the suppressant to slow the progress of the plague to a crawl. Hopefully, that will give me or the healers in Mournhall.
Okay. Let's take our way shrine. So it looks like we have Sky Shard. Only have 2 of those 16 done. That is some fast traveling. This is faster than my X Series X.
When are the guards going to do something about our missing people?
I assure you, we're doing everything we can. We're stretched thin as it is, but...
Excuses! When your family disappears, what excuse will you use then? I'll find them myself. Just stay out of
Did you come from the Cirque? We sent a guard over there to check on some disturbing rumors we've been hearing.
Yeah, I met him.
This confirms it. The Moorborn need to be wiped out. Thanks for bringing this news, Traveler. I'll inform the House leaders at once. What are the Moorborn up to? Why?
So let's see if this lets us
When are the
continue.
guards going to do something about our missing
Orcs to
people?
the south, mercenaries camped outside by the lake, and now people are missing. I'm not sure how much more we can take. You don't know the half of it. It's the damn Lodos plague. People are scared. Many have already fled Narcissus to avoid getting sick. Of course, that's not what the remaining villagers believe. They think their families were stolen in the middle of the night. I've heard everything from a plot by the house leaders to elf-eating Bane King roaming the countryside. The Kin House is looking into it. Speak to whoever you want. The Kin House is more concerned with the coming plague than searching for people who probably just ran away. But I'm sure a counselor will hear you out. I'm not paid to think about this. That's a luxury for someone of higher rank than me. I'll admit something seems off kilter. If only the House Councillors would see it that way.
Okay, so... Blacksmithing station. Okay. Hello.
I told you, we're leaving this forsaken place. I'd rather... Wait. You're not my husband.
Well, not today,
What do you
I'm not.
want? Narcissus isn't safe, stranger.
Not tomorrow's a
Not
different
that House
story.
Lalu cares. Do the guards search for our missing people? No, because the House Councillors don't tell them to. I'm not going to become a victim. That's why I'm leaving. No one does anything in Narcissus if the kin house doesn't command it. It's that large building over there. You can't miss it. Be careful, outsider. They might decide you're sick. Plague this, plague that. It's their only concern lately.
So many people have left.
Quarantine staff. Yeah, healing staff restoration.
Thunder Fury.
You can't see. It isn't fair. I can't cut the throat of the plague. I can't smash its bones. I can only wait until it fills me with its blackness and takes my life bit by bit. Me? No, not yet. I wait for the plague to find me. That's all we can do, isn't it? The House leaders debate how to keep the plague out of Narcissus, how to protect us. Why do they? They try, but the solution eludes them. We'll slowly fade away, one by one.
Little Fingers lost her egg
We
sister.
never should have left these much.
What's new?
What's new with you?
I don't suppose you're here to buy a weapon. No, you probably just look around. Narcissus is practically deserted. The plague, the curse, whatever you want. I think the people are scared.
Black Station? Okay, here we go. Can I research anything? That's researching. That is researching. No, wait. Sword is researchable for powered. Decisive, precise, defending, precise, powered. That one I need to hold on to. Sharpened. Oh no, this is the one I need to hold on to. That one I can get rid of. Okay, rubidite grease. Okay, that cleared up a little bit of bag space. Oh, I don't see anything else around here. There's no clothing. Just blacksmithing?
Did you hear about the Cirque? There is no cure.
I knew it. The Maulborn are as dangerous as the Covenant these days.
Why did the guards allow them to camp so close to town? God, worthless, the lot of them.
Okay.
And that's why we should seal the city. We can't allow more afflicted into Narcissus.
One second here, please.
But we can't cut ourselves off from the outside world.
If you truly care about
Incoming call from 253.
Hello? That's me. Yeah, hey Hector. How you doing today? Sure. I can do the 8th. 8:30, you said? Sure. Yeah, yeah, they're over there by Casualty. Yeah, I know it's that. Okie doke. Okay, thank you. Bye. Wow, damn, that's a long time. That's my microphone on. Hey, okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I had to take a phone call and I forgot I had my mic on. Okay. Okay, so go back here, the 7th and the 8th.
I'm sorry you had to witness that. My friend shows great concern for Narcissus, sometimes greater than my own. What can I do for you? You'd think the entire town had disappeared the way everyone carries on. People are missing, but Giron has guards looking into the matter. For all we know, they fled to avoid the Lotus Plague. Very little. No one has actually seen any of these people leave Narcissus. And we don't have enough guards to follow up on every lead. I usually don't hire mercenaries, but these are desperate times. If you can prove these claims aren't just fearful delusions, report back to me immediately. Giron believes we must seal Narcissus to protect it from the plague. Narcissus is a center of trade, and such drastic measures aren't called for. Though I admit, visitors have been few due to recent events.
If it's the center of trade, where are your clothing, your woodworking, your jewelry? Where's that stuff at?
I haven't decided. They say I'm not aggressive enough, that my indecision hurts Narcissus. Perhaps Giron is right. I just don't know.
Okay.
Ah, Narcissus, my beloved city. At its peak, Narcissus was a vibrant center of trade. Merchants would come from far and wide to hawk their wares. Profits grew, and House Hlalu reinvested it in the city. That seems like so long ago.
Really? How long ago was it?
Most are back east, dealing with corruption inside Mournhold. Few want to enter a region ravaged by plague. But I won't give up. I'll weather this storm and lead Narcissus back to prominence. Giron believes we must seal Narcissus to protect it from the plague. Narcissus is a center of trade, and
I'm sorry, my mind wandered somewhere else. It was like, okay, let me get back into the game here. Investigate disappearances.
This is a great area for harvesting.
No, not really. There's only one piece of wood.
Thank Vivek you stopped the Covenant from summoning Siddharth.
If only they knew that I was the Covenant.
So much to do, so much to do.
House Hlalu must support my father's proposition.
Okay. How did I miss that?
How could he be so stupid?
I don't know.
I told him where to deliver the shipment, but he thinks he knows everything. That's why things get messed up. My apologies, just talking to myself. Don't mind me.
What was it about the shipments?
Nothing at all. Don't mind me. Just a servant here. What's it to you, anyway? Why are you in my master's house?
What about your master?
He's an important person in Narcissus. A writer. Writes all day, writes all night. But don't touch his journal. He can get frightfully angry.
What does he write?
How would I know?
Born.
I sweep, I dust. I don't read. The master would never let me look in his journal. His room upstairs is off limits. I stay down here, cleaning, just as my master tells me.
Wow, holy cow. Stockholm Syndrome monster?
What is it?
Your mama, that's what it is.
Some of my family traveled to the Cirque to seek a cure.
Plague is slowly spreading from quarantine Cirque, covering Deshaun like a black rain. Vox will be pleased. Many have left Narcissus for Mournhold. They think they'll be safe there, but they can't escape the accompanying reckoning. Day 32. The substance isn't strong enough when added to water. The solution becomes diluted and most of the effective properties fade. So putting it in wells won't work. Until we can formulate a stronger version, we need to look for other ways to spread the plague. Day 42. We figured out how to spread the plague by injecting the substance into a corpse's blood and letting it fester. The plague's potency increases tenfold and must be the dead blood. We need more bodies. Luckily, Narcissus can provide an abundant supply. Oh my goodness, man, this guy is Jeffrey Dahmer 29 times over here. And that servant girl. Maybe you should be reading your master's journal.
Don't give me any trouble.
Ah, be quiet.
My cousin works to protect us from the spread of the plague.
No, 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 no.
Merchant of the great houses.
Have you seen my damned apprentice? The boy's later than usual today. With my luck, he's probably gone off and gotten the plague.
The apprentice is missing?
I wouldn't worry about it. I whipped him for messing up our shipments, and he's probably off sulking.
Jeez.
The boy claims it wasn't his fault that we received the wrong crates. Like I believe that. He needs to pay better attention.
Okay. Wrong crates?
They're stacked on the other side of the shed. Damn kids broke into them during the night, took whatever was in them and ran. If you want to pick through the broken crates, be my guest.
Okay. The plan begins. The amount of the concoction contained within isn't viable when diluted in water. To achieve our goals, more of the elixir will be needed. To this end, more crates are on their way. Stay alert and watch for the next shipment. M.
You're looking into matters that don't concern you, outsider.
And you just stood there and didn't do anything, lady. You missed a spot. Here,
This
I'll
is a
get that
great
for you.
area for harvesting.
Where's my husband?
I don't
By
know.
Vivek's beard, if he's drunk and passed out somewhere, I'll leave without him. That no-good, useless piece of Kwama cattle. Oh, hello. You haven't seen my husband around, have you?
I don't think I know your husband.
Everyone knows my husband. Evis. If he hasn't borrowed something from you or finished off your Ash Lake ale, then you're not trying very hard. He was supposed to be back hours ago. That lazy lout is late.
Any idea where he might be?
He ships our goods. He mentioned something about a botched delivery that he had to deal with. You know what he's probably dealing with. His thirst for ale.
You want me to look for him?
That would be a big help. I'm sure he's sleeping it off in one of the nearby houses. If you find an elf that smells of piss and ale, that's Evis. Tell him to hurry up or he's walking to Mournhold.
Okay. We have a sky shard here. That is right there.
There can be only one.
One more for a skill point. Oof, just missed that fire.
Have mercy.
Dogs are working outside. Stupid dogs are supposed to be on a leash. Said they're allowed to run wild and chase cars.
I've told you everything I
One of these
know.
days,
One
they're
more
gonna get
lie
hurt.
and I make you stop talking. Permanently. Understand?
Ooh, somebody got hurt.
I swear, I can't seem to finish a job without you showing up to complicate matters. Oh, just give me a moment, would you? I'm right in the middle of something here.
What's going on here?
You're interrupting my
Oi, what's all
interrogation,
this about?
that's what. And just as I was about to get to my favorite part, I have no quarrel with you. Not yet. So go away.
I'm working for Counselor Rowland and his looks rather suspicious. I don't think so. I'll go with the first one.
Listen to me closely.
Yes.
You and I are on the same side here. I've been hired to track down the origins of the Lodos Plague.
Hired by who?
That doesn't matter. We've linked strange shipments to this courier. He refuses to talk, but I've never met a man I couldn't break. Take this letter to Counselor Ralden. It explains how vials of the plague were shipped into Narcissus.
Okay.
Let me guess. You read the letter. You're going to leave me with this crazy woman, aren't you? Curses on you and your family.
Who's Vox?
Vox? Never heard of her. Why would I be afraid of a Vox? Now, will
How
you
you know
let
it's
me
her?
go so I can take my wife to Mournhold?
Intimidate.
No more torture. I've had enough for one day. I'll tell you the same thing I told the crazy lady. The shipment contained something for the Morbon camped outside town. That's all I know.
And
I messed up. I delivered the shipment to the wrong location. But I fixed it. I fixed everything. Just you wait. Those missing villagers? It's no coincidence, you'll see. Vox will destroy you all.
So you do know Vox.
That letter should convince Ralden.
Your wife is going to be disappointed. Well, maybe not, since you smell of ale and piss. Lore book. Okay. So let's go back to Counselor Ralden.
I'm down on my luck.
You and me both, brother. You and me both.
You're back. I hope you're here to tell me that my people are just imagining things and everything is fine.
No. Here's the scoop, see?
What's this? Notes? A journal attacked? Slow down. I've never heard of Vox. And the thought of someone smuggling Lotus Plague into Narcissus frightens me greatly. But where are the missing people? This news is very disturbing. I'm at a loss. People disappear into thin air and someone brought a plague into Narcissus? That terrifies me. How could they even accomplish this without our notice? I need to seal the city. No one gets in or out. I won't let any more of our people vanish. Will you perform one more task for us? To facilitate your mission, the guards have been informed that you may come and go as you please.
Okay.
Find Giron Sadri. He's upstairs. He needs to know what you discovered. Do whatever he asks. I need to speak to the guards and prepare to seal Narcissus.
I'll find Giron.
Look, Vera. Here comes the outsider now.
You're in low.
So, half of Narcissus must vanish and plague must threaten the city before Ralden comes to his senses? And it takes an outsider to make him understand. Perhaps my friend isn't fit to lead anymore. Of course he did. Ralden hasn't been able to make a decision on his own in years. At least he's finally doing the right thing. As for you, I have something you can do.
Sure, what do you need?
The Maulborn are obviously involved. Any fool can see that. With the city sealed, all of the guards will be busy. However, you don't have those responsibilities.
What are you suggesting?
I suggest you slice a path through their camps by the lake. Look for anything that will tell us the location of the Lodos Plague. Return when you find something.
Okay. I like to look around, see if I can find any just straggling books or even bookcases. Because again, lore books.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, it's dark. Oh, what the? Hey now. Well, that was interesting.
Don't even think about it.
Wow. That was quite interesting. So much for free run. Okay, so let's go investigate, yeah?
Let's hit the trail.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Sneak.
What do you think you'll make with that?
Some sticks.
Victory is cruel. Defeat is worse.
Sweet berry tonic.
That's the last of them.
Meaty it is.
That should come in handy.
Okay, that was out of nowhere. Some pure water for my alchemy. Hello, platinum. Or jewelry making, or jewelry crafting, I should say. Some nice looking crickets. Oh, I thought there was a cricket over there by her. It's a rock.
Now, kill!
There's always something new to learn.
Always, isn't there? Scribjali. In the name of Magistrix Box, all Malborn must continue to monitor and secure Lake Halalu. Tests of the Lodos Plague continue, and we maintain camps within the area. The new formula isn't as strong as we hoped. I am returning to the gorge to make a more potent concoction and my webcam is blurry. I will also continue to advance our plans for shipping the material throughout Deshaun. Oh, was there more pages? Yeah. Until new orders are delivered, continue the test by adding each new batch of the concoction at the waterfall and record the results. Victory is nigh. Murdindril? So it looks like we have an attuned crafting station over here. There we go. Which is great because now I can actually do some deconstruction. Clean up some of my bag space here. Wow. $27 just in that. Jewelry. Oh, no, that's not very good. Yeah, okay, no. Use that set bonus stuff. Girdle. Nice. Woodworking. Let's get cleaning. Quarantine staff. Powered. Our bag space is now at 98. Still have stuff there. It's dark. Okay, well, that's that. Let's take a look at this again here. Forge packed. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Dolmen. Investigate the waterfall. Ah. Looting.
You don't give up, do you?
Hey, babes.
Before you ask, yes, I've been following you. No, I have nothing to do with the missing people or the plague, and no, I'm not here to fight you. There, it's out of the way. Feel better? Now let's talk about why Giron wants you dead.
He wants me dead?
Of course he did. Sending an overconfident outsider into camps full of Malborn certainly sounds like a day at the fair. And if they killed you, you'd never find out that he brought the plague to Narcissus, would you?
What?
I've been watching Narcissus for weeks. We even have an agent inside the kin house. Anything that enters or leaves Narcissus is tracked, and those broken crates had Giron's name written all over them. The question is, why? What have you discovered?
Show you.
This doesn't look good.
Hmm.
There must be a reason why Giron wanted Narcissus sealed and why he wanted you dead. Get back there and find out.
Why are you helping?
The organization I belong to does two things. Finds targets and eliminates targets. My target happens to be connected to the Lodos plague. Our goals overlap. Let's leave it at that. Not your concern. Just remember what I told you. We're on the same side. And don't get yourself killed, hero. Narcissus needs you. Sorry, we don't know each other well enough to get that personal just yet. Trust me, though. We both want to stop the Malborn.
Are you part of the Brotherhood? Because I am. We can hook up.
Courage brings victory.
Arr.
Yeah, see more contamination. Woofy woof.
Cities are as alive, fickle, and uncertain as people. Some are good, some are bad. Some give you gifts, others rob you blind.
Oh, Bastion, always the poet.
You're back. We need to talk. Ralden isn't here. He and Giron left some time ago, and Giron's connection to the Maulborn makes me a little concerned. Let's just say I'm well informed. I've suspected the connection for a while, and his abduction of the Counselor confirms it. My associate and I tend to avoid situations not covered by our contracts. Still, we might be able to assist one another. I don't know. I only know what the reports tell me. Giron probably took Ralden somewhere secluded, far from prying eyes.
Like that?
Narcissus is sealed. Villagers are missing. Crates of Lodos plague arrive in the night. Now you discover the plague intensifies when it festers inside a corpse. Makes you wonder about Giron's plan, doesn't it?
I guess.
Reports tell me that a group of villagers have decided to take matters into their own hands. I don't condone their actions, but they might have information. Find the Argonian called Slips Through Fingers. She can lead you to them. I have a feeling she's going to want your help.
I wonder what he does.
Tales of your exploits already spread through Narcissus. Find the Argonian, and I'd wager that before you say a word, she asks you to meet with her companions. It seems we may be of aid to each other after all.
Why do I always drop things when I'm in a hurry?
Speak of the devil?
Keep your voice down and act like you're helping me. I can't go into details, not here, but I know you've been trying to find the missing people for House Lalu. Don't ask questions, just listen. We know where our people are being held, including Counselor Ralden. Follow the clues in the pack. I'll see you at the meeting place. Not here. Just look in the pack.
We know where the missing villages are, but we need your help. Due to the lockdown, no one can leave Narcissus, except you, that is. Yes, we know all about the special dispensation that Counselor gave you. We'd like to speak to you, but please understand that we need to keep our presence hidden. We couldn't just leave directions lying around for the house guard to find. Like here. Instead, we give you this. Don't look to the sky. Follow the star. She provides the key. She will guide your way. Follow these directions and we will speak soon. Okay, follow the star. Oh, it's a cat. How would you know that? Star is a cat. Key. Well trained for city cat. Okay. Did that cat just make a gagging sound?
Davon's watch would have been overrun if you hadn't been there.
That's right. Okay, here we are.
House Hlalu wants us to believe that our friends and family left Narcissus without saying a word, but we have proof that they were abducted. And what does Hlalu do? Nothing. They seal Narcissus and refuse to let us act. No more waiting. We'll save them ourselves. We'll bring the abducted villagers home.
Slow at words. There's a lot of people here.
You found us. I apologize for my earlier abruptness. We heard you confirm that our people were taken. We're tired of waiting for House Hlalu to act. We know where our people are being held, but because of the lockdown, we can't go get them. I watched the Malborn abduct my egg sister. I saw where they took her. I saw Counselor Ralden and Advisor Giron go to the same place. You have to help us. I doubt the guards will try to restrain you. You can come and go as you please. Speak to Madras. Let him tell you our plan. You must help us. I need my egg sister back.
Okay.
You must be the one Slips told us about. She said an outsider was hired to find our people. That's a strange thing for an outsider to do, even for Hlalu Gold. What are you really up to? So that's it. Hlalu's leader disappears and they finally decide to take action. I don't give a damn about Counselor Ralden. I just want our people back. Act. We'll get weapons, ignore the lockdown and rescue our people. If anyone tries to stop us, we'll cut them down. Are you going to help us or not? I don't want to fight them. They have their orders, but they're in danger. Sometimes you have to resort to drastic measures to save the ones we care about. I know this isn't an easy decision, especially for someone who has no stake in this. But I have to know if you're going to help us. We could use someone with your skills. We need weapons. We can't fight the Malborn with our bare hands. Steal them. The House Hlalu Armory has everything we need to launch a full assault. If you really want to help, that's what we need. Get me the weapons. Then we'll tell you where the Malborn hold the missing villagers. You look like you can handle yourself in a fight. Prove yourself, and you can come with us when we launch our rescue mission. Speak to Seron Denalu, the smith. He has a plan to distract the guards. This will give us enough time to get in and grab the weapons. Do what he tells you.
Yeah. They should have gone the other way. But I didn't know how they would have reacted. Some outsider thinking he can handle everything and breed resentment. So I don't know. This one is a little, yeah. We'll see how this one plays out. Some people are going to die.
Why did the guards allow them to camp so close to town? God, worthless, the lot of them.
I don't suppose you're here to buy a weapon. No, you probably... Keep your voice down.
Okay.
Say that name too loudly and they'll slap you in chains. Now what do you want?
I'm here to help.
Then the time has come. Take this whistle. When you're near the kin house, blow it. The sound will be our signal to create a distraction.
It's distracting the gods.
Use the distraction to enter the kin house. Head upstairs and search for a set of keys to the armory. But don't dawdle. The guards won't leave their posts for long.
And then?
Use the key downstairs to open as many weapon crates as you can. With them we can arm the villagers. Now hurry, and don't screw up.
Goodbye.
How can I help?
It's not a whistle.
Save the villagers. Find our people.
Bob? Taking a long time to do this. Holy crap. They could have done some sneaking in there for this one instead of just letting me run around like that.
Is that what I think it is? Don't draw attention to yourself. I'll get these to Madras. No one will question why I have the weapons, since I'm a smith and all. Get back to the kin house and wait for us there. I'll be sure Madras sends someone to find you when we're ready.
Why didn't you just make weapons?
Any sign of Giron or Ralden? That's good news. I've also had a slight change of plans.
Okay, what?
Naryu informed me that you found a note at the Malborn camp. That might be a link to the creator of the Lodos plague. This drastically changes our stance on the situation here.
Many things.
I care only about a name and a location. Such information brings me closer to fulfilling my current contract. Because of this, I've decided to offer some assistance.
Assistance?
I'll gather the House Hlalu guards and follow you. Whatever you find, the guard will be there to back you up. Now go. Find your ally and save the Counselor. I'll catch up with you soon.
Okay, see you later.
I'll gather the guards and follow in your path. Now go. Find your ally and let's finish this.
How do you know all of this?
I've been here for weeks, playing the political games common to all Dark Elf kin houses. I've decided I hate such games. But you'd be surprised what you can learn if you just stand back and listen.
Why didn't you move against Giron earlier?
Giron isn't our target. We're after the one who created the Lodos Plague. I decided to reach out to you and provide a modicum of aid. Your actions may lead me to the one I seek.
Who are they, really?
Right
Who
now,
are you,
I'm your
really?
very best friend. Work with me, and we'll make sure Narcissus isn't destroyed by the Maulborn.
Have you figured out who the Maulborn really are?
Well, they're certainly not the altruistic organization they pretend to be. It's definitely a militaristic cult, but who controls them is still unclear. I'm sure they're connected to this Vox mentioned in the notes you discovered.
And who's Vox?
No idea. We're still working on that.
Okay. Find your ally. Slips through fingers.
There you are, outsider. I came as quickly as I could. Madras and the others left for the ruins. They want to save our people, but they're going to get themselves killed.
Yeah, I should have gone the other way, shouldn't have I? What ruins? Where?
A door leads to the ruins west of Narcissus. That's where they've been hiding our people. Doesn't matter, though. Madras and the townfolk aren't trained to fight.
I have a feeling, though, that no matter which way I would have gone, that this still would have ended up the same way with them going anyway. Yeah, okay.
Madras gave me this key to
there's
give
a
to you.
dolmen.
Now please hurry. It was scary watching my friends try to figure out which end of a sword to hold.
Well, the dolmen's way over there. I wonder if I can make it in time. It's not too far. I might be able to. Ooh, I need a buff, though. I don't have any buffs up. Food or experience.
While the prey was distracted, the predator prepared to strike. I don't want revenge. I want your submission.
Okay, that didn't take long.
This makes the master.
Chicken nuggets.
Right behind you, partner.
Go back to what we were doing before.
That should come in handy.
You think? Yeah, I didn't know these were bad people here. I think they were good people.
What did I miss?
Your interference grows tiresome, outsider. After I destroy you, nothing will stand in Fox's way.
Never trust anyone who doesn't see the value in reading.
I guess to read the books.
I'm not afraid of you. Keep them on the defensive.
Ooh, companion's lightning staff. Oh my goodness, that does not look good at all.
I've lost hope. I need your help.
Oh, what a fool I am. I led a bunch of untrained townfolk into a battle they couldn't win. They're all dead, and it's my fault. We were ambushed in the ruins. During the fighting, I slipped past the others and found the key to this building. Our missing people are here. Many are alive, but by the three. What were they doing to the dead? It's horrifying.
What were they doing?
They were mixing the Lodo substance with the corpses. The plague festered in them. They were bled into our water supply.
Oh.
That's why Giron didn't want us to leave. He wanted to infect us all.
Well, Giron is dead.
Of course. I barely arrived in time. They were about to kill Ralden. At least I was able to save one life today. Please hurry. These people need healers immediately.
Okay.
There you are. Good to see you made it. Still alive, I see. I suppose that justifies Nariu's confidence in you. Did you find them? How's Ralden? Are they inside? You actually succeeded. Well done.
Yeah.
I gathered the guards and came as quickly as possible. A contingent has gone into the ruins to deal with the remaining Maulborn. What happened in there?
Giron.
So that's why he wanted Narcissus sealed. He wanted easy access to more plague carriers. House Hlalu will make sure no one drinks the water until the lake is cleansed.
Why do you cleanse the lake?
Narcissus is safe, at least for now. We'll get these people to the healers. You should get some rest. I fear things are about to get more complicated. The Maulborn are more dangerous than we thought. I'm sure your help will be needed again.
Okay.
We'll make sure these people receive care. When you have a moment, return to Narcissus and speak to Nariu. She has a lead on the name you uncovered. I'll join you as soon as I can.
Is this about the creator of the plague?
Yes. I had Nariu investigate the evidence you retrieved from the Maulborn camp. She discovered something she wants to share. Find her back in town.
I'll go speak to her. Learn route. Yep.
Let's ride.
Yes, let's.
I love cities. The rude people, the noise, the chaos. Is it strange that I find...
I swear, I can't seem to finish a job without you showing up to complicate matters.
Hey, it's me.
Oh, just give me a moment, would you? I'm right in the middle of something here.
Info?
The documents you found in the Maulborn camp contained several names. A few appeared over and over. After a little bit of digging, I connected one of them to our target. Because I also learned that Hlalu troops have been ambushed by superior Maulborn forces at the Obsidian Gorge. Our target leads those forces. We want the alchemist. Saving Hlalu troops isn't part of our mandate. But maybe together.
Okay.
Now you've got it. Veron and I will join you shortly. We need to send our report and wait for our next orders. Stay safe. I'll see you soon.
And now we finally get to Obsidian Gorge. Holy cow. Hello, kitty! Wow, that's quite a ways over there. Okay. Where's he time?
Right behind you, partner.
Oh, Andreas won't shut up about you.
Okay. Obsidian Gorge Way Shrine. Obsidian Gorge. That
No
wasn't too
one
far.
goes into the gorge. Got that?
Do we say why the pass is closed?
Tell them there's death in the pass. Leave it at that.
Yes, Commander.
Speak to Captain Derrill if you need something.
Narcissus.
About damn time we got some help out here.
Oh,
We're
one person.
outmatched. Captain Deeril will give you a little more insight into what's happening here.
You're never content to rest on your laurels. I admire that.
Okay. 11:33 a.m. Pacific Standard Time in the beautiful downtown Pacific Northwest. So I'm going to take a bit of a break here and continue on with this later on. So I want to thank you all for joining in today. I'm starting to really get back into the swing of things here with ESO after that long break that I had. So especially now that I'm just doing, you know, basic quests instead of just, you know, killing myself with one expansion within a week's time. So little by little, I think this for me is kind of the way to go here without just killing myself. So again, I think that'll do it for right now, and then we'll pick this up again a little bit later on. So I just want to go ahead and thank you all for coming in, and hope to see you again here around here again next time. Thanks, and we'll see you later.